Well, what's going on, guys? It's Tuesday morning, 9 o'clock here. Trying to play this ALDX play here. See if we can get some action on it. ALDX getting in there at the 650 area. Only got 500 shares. Still got some room. I can average down a little bit if this really wants to start going down. Kind of watching the 630 area right now. Want to see the 630 area hold. ALDX up 52% here pre-market. Got phase 2 news. So basically sitting back here. ALDX probably gonna hold this one until open. Hoping for a big spike like we did yesterday on what did we get yesterday? MRNS had a big spike at open. So I'd like to see some kind of bullish trend here into open here. If not, I'm going to cut my loss. Morning, good morning. What's going on, everybody? So looking at ALDX overall, the chart here, you can see previously this thing got stuck kind of right where we're at. So you can see that high there on that candle was 690. So we need to get above that 690 area, above that $7. Look for that move back up to that 760 area. That's kind of the game plan right now. So just sitting here, small size, playing it safe. I'll look to get more shares once we get above the 680 area. Other than ALDX, got a couple other stocks moving around. I got SAGE moving around here. So SAGA gapping down this morning, actually. I tried to short it here this morning. Ended up getting kind of bounced out of it. And it actually went down 60 cents. After I shorted it, I only had 100 shares. So only $20 loss there on that trade. Wasn't a big deal. So SAGE gapping down here from that big gap down. It's down 24% right now. Gapping down from the $80 area down there to the 66 area. So SAGE gapping down big. We got ALDX on watch right now. It's up big on phase 2 news this morning. Hoping for some kind of move here. SAGE moving higher here. Bouncing off that 65.40 area. And ALDX need to get this move back above the 655 area. Oh yeah, it got a, what is it? HIQQ crashing this morning. HIIQ. Got HIIQ down there. It's already down 16%. It's got a short sale restriction on it. It gapped down last night after hours from that $24 area all the way down there to $17.50 now. So not a lot of things moving around this morning. Couple stocks doing some things, but nothing really too eventful other than ALDX. Kind of taking a look here at what's moving on the scanners. Got AEMD making a move here. It's up 47%. 162,000 shares traded. Not a ton of volume so far, but it could be a good breakout there at open. AEMD. MRNS gapping down this morning. Kind of following, I think, the SAGE gap down. So we'll see what happens with the MRNS yesterday. Shorting that one. and going long and shorting it, making money both ways. ALDX. If you look at the daily chart here on AEMD, we're getting right up to that 210 area. Got that resistance previously at the 210 area, so we're right. Well, no, we're way above that. Sorry, should be the $3 area. So we're at the $3 area. Sorry, we got that resistance here at the 310. I think I saw it earlier. Yeah, like right there, 310. So AEMD right at that resistance area. I want to see this. I want to see ALDX get back above that 655 area. It'd be nice. It's kind of holding this 640 area right now, but I want to see it start to move higher into open there. Get some kind of bullish activity. Get some more volume filling in here. We got 500,000 shares traded. Well, what's going on, everybody? I see more people coming in. So you can see right now I'm in ALDX. Small size, got 500 shares. Looking for this move higher here. Earlier it was looking really bullish. Moving from this 460 area up here to 676, getting stuck there at previous resistance, that area. Doing a bit of a pullback now. So we'll see if we want to get some more action here, and this wants to head higher into open. FWP down 80%. Only 2,000 shares, so not sure what's going on with that. No shares are shorted either way. Just fell from $28 down there to $5 this morning. It's not even popping up on the scanners or anything. All right, ALDX taking a little bit of a rest. Ready for the rip though. Let's do it. Get above the 650 area, then cruise on up. 655 next. Slingshot Kites in the house. Both of those lines are EMA. Got the 9 EMA, got the 20 EMA. And then these are just resistance support areas right now, those yellow lines. Oh, my account number. Gotta scroll it over. Sorry about that. What's up? Good morning. It's 9:10. If you're just now joining, we're here on ALDX right now. A long ALDX. Looking for this move above the $7 area. Looking for an explosion here at open. Got a phase 2 small float. Phase 2 news, small float. Looking for a move here. Also AEMD. Low volume right now. Got 166,000 shares traded, but it's right there at the $3 area. It's got resistance there at the 320 so far pre-market. So AEMD. And got lock. Keeping an eye here on ALDX. Got a couple A stocks this morning. ALDX. Seeing if this wants to move higher. I am long ALDX if anyone's wondering. Last couple mornings I had some of these biotechs with phase 2, phase 3 news that just exploded. So kind of hoping for that same move today. I'm also playing it with only 500 shares right now, so playing it safe. If this really wants to start moving, I might double down there at open, but for now I'm just going to play it safe at 500 shares. And basically looking for this to hold above this 630 area. If we can't hold above 630, I'll probably cut my loss there before open. So ALDX, you can see buying the dip there here. Thought we might ride that EMA higher, but now getting a bit of a pullback. We're down to that 635 area. All right, so I bought 250 more shares there at 645. That'll be my last fill there. So I got 750 shares now. Got my average down there to 649 now, right there below 650. So looking for this move to happen here. I want to get this push into open. I want to see a lot of buying going there into open. If not, I'm going to just cut my loss here. I agree. It's not looking very bullish right now as long as this hits, as long as it's holding below that 650 area. I want to see this move above 650, blow through that 655 area, and then back up to the 676 resistance. Show some action there. Volume kind of decreasing from this morning. So, you know, 8:30 had a big spike in volume, kind of volume, and then ever since I bought it, the volume's gone down. So my stop loss is right there. Well, mental stop loss is going to be right below 630. Basically risking 20 cents for a possible 50, 70 cent dollar move here. Looking for that move up to the 760 area. If you look on the daily chart, we blow through the 690 resistance there at open, over $7, up to 760 there. So we're getting some buying now, it looks like. Want to see if we can hold this 650 area now here on ALDX. Got to get through the 655 area. Nice curl up there into open. There we go. So now we're curling up. Ooh, big seller there at 660. Trying to hold it down. Not liking that. There we go. Now we're getting some action here. I'm up $82 right now. I want to see if I get this move above the 670 area. My target is I want to break through this 676, 680 area, get above that 680 pre-market high there, and look for that move up to the $7 area. Need to see some more buying going on here. I don't want to see this thing slow down. I want to see it keep going higher, volume increasing. Now we're getting a bit of a pullback here. Not liking that. So just keep an eye here on ALDX. Got AEMD making a little bit of a move higher here. And SAGE, talked about it earlier, shorting it. It's bouncing around that $666, 660 area, 666 area. Come on now. ALDX, let's go. Well, what's going on, Roman? Welcome, welcome. Got about 14 minutes here till market open. Keeping an eye on ALDX here. It's already up 56%. This could crash. Got to get through this resistance here at the 676 area. Pre-market high there at the 676, 680 area. Kind of a key area to watch. If we can't break through, they're going to cut my loss here pretty soon. Looks like we're getting a bit of a move higher here. Want to see the 670 break. I want to see the 670 break. Come on, baby. Give me a move. Bit of a spread here. About a 10-cent spread here on this 5-cent ticker, so it's not helping right now. You see some buyers stepping up there, the 660 area. So ALDX, looking for this move. Come on now. 655. Need this to step on up to that 660 area. Start eating out that 665 buyer, seller. So I sold 350 shares there at 660 just to kind of get some of that leverage off there. Not liking that we're not going higher into open here. If this was really powerful, if it really wanted to go here, I think this would be just exploding here into open. Having a solid bullish move. Just not getting it. Taking a look here at TEVA. It's up, it's down. Yesterday it made a big move and then kind of sold off at the end of the day. Come on, there we go. Let's go. ALDX finally up to that 670 area. 675 now. I got 400 shares left. Looking good. 675, 680 there. Come on, let's do it. Through that 680 area. Let's see if that move up to the $697 area. Now she's moving. Come on now. Need this to jump up. We got 400 shares left there. We got an average of 649 right now. We're right there at that resistance from earlier, 670 area. Got 10 minutes till market open here. $675 ALDX. $680 needs a break. Come on, $680 break. 9 minutes till market open. Tick tock. Get this break over 680. I think we'll get that move to $7. 680 sitting there, resistance now. Double top 680 area. Come on. 680, let's go. Break it, baby. $680 starting to get eaten into there. I want to see some 680s printing there. Not seeing a lot of 680 printing. There's another 680 print there on the time and sales. I'm in ALDX right now. ALDX. There we go. Through 680 now. There we go. Beautiful. 685. Come on. Big seller stepping up there at 680 now. That's not fun. Now we're getting a bit of a pullback here. Ouch. Sold another 200 there at 665. It's kind of scaling out of this. I think it might want to drop here. That 680 area was really strong there, so I got 200 shares left. Made a little bit of money on it. So ALDX getting up to that 680 area and then getting smashed down. Big seller sitting there. Just going to hold these last 200 shares for open and see if we get a move above that $7 area. I'm locked in some profit already. I'm up 70 bucks so far there on ALDX. Got 200 shares left. Could probably lock it in right now and make 100 bucks there on ALDX if I wanted to. But we'll let this one ride for open. See if we get a pop. Just whatever pop we get there at open, gonna sell into that. $50 in commissions. No, no, no. Only $15 and, well, yeah, $20 in commissions. So another $5, be $25, make 100 bucks. Do the math, be $75 profit. So we got 4 minutes till market open. I got 200 shares left here of ALDX. Looking for this move up above that 690 area, 680 area. AEMD fighting with that AEMD up to that 320 area, getting stuffed there. Double top 320. So ALDX up 60% so far pre-market. Looking for a move here at open. That's the goal. The goal is to make some money here, boys and girls. I don't recommend short trader. Obviously, it's not the best. It's not the worst, but it's definitely just kind of a necessary evil. It's the necessary evil, as I like to call it. It's just one of those things. If you don't have over $25,000, you can't really trade day trade. So short trader is really the only option for U.S. citizens. I know people are gonna be like, oh, use Trade Zero. If you're not a U.S. citizen, you can use Trade Zero. But if you are, you can't use it. There we go. ALDX back over that 675 area. Big seller of 680 still. See if the 680 is on a break. $680 getting sold into there, or bought out, I guess. Getting bought out there. We're up to that 680 again. See if we get this move up to the 690s. Got about 2 minutes here till market open. Looking nice and bullish here into open here. Keep this buying going. Get a big spike in volume there at open. Get that move up to the $7 area. 680 on the bid now here on ALDX. $685, $690 on the ask. We got $695 now. See if we get this break of $7 before the market even opens. Got about 30 seconds here, 40 seconds till market open. A little bit longer. 50 seconds, 60 seconds, about a minute. Tick tock, tick tock. ALDX. See if we're gonna get this pop here at open. So there we go. About 20 seconds here till market open. Keeping an eye here on ALDX. I'm in there at 649. Basically looking for this break of this $7 area. And market's about to open. Looking for this break. Here we go. 690, 675. There we go. $7 on the ask. And we're eating through it. Up there to 710. Taking profit there at 710. Exactly like I wanted. See if this wants to go higher. Taking profit there at 710. You can see my sell there. Getting stuck now at 720. Now it's pulling back. Down there to 670 now. Took profit at a good time, I feel like. Just getting overextended there. Doing a bit of a pullback. Down to the 660 areas. 650. This is one of the reasons I tell people you have to have a plan. Go into the trade with a plan. We were looking for that $7 break. There it was. I got out there at 710. Now it's down there at 650. Sure, it could bounce here, but at least I took profit. I went into that trade with a plan. I took profit, and that's how it worked out. So up there to 710 there. Hitesh, you better take profit, my friend. Where's he at? Hitesh, told me you sold over $7. Let's see it. Come on. Where's he at? Don't tell me he's still holding. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? Hitesh. Hitesh. So there it is. Somebody called me out earlier for commissions. So I just want to explain to you guys, literally with small size. You saw me, 200 shares. I started out with 750 shares. I decreased it, sold 250 shares on a small pop, sold the rest on another small pop, and then into that open. I probably could have held that full 750 shares, but just playing it smart there. I made $192 so far this morning. Beautiful. AEMD, keep an eye on this one above that 350 area. Not bad, Hitesh. That's pretty good. 696, not bad. What was your entry at there? Young money team selling, making it 10 cents. There you go. For Austin J, who's been very skeptical, I guess, today about my commissions for today so far was $35, Austin. So $35 on that trade there. $35, take it away from $192. Not bad. So AEMD getting up there. Hitesh, look at that. My man. Going long, going short. Beautiful, my friend. AEMD up to that 350 area. See if we can get a break here. Making that move from the 305 area up right to that 350 area and getting stuff there. That's probably a good thing you didn't get filled there, Mr. Muscles, if you're going long there at 7. Because you can see ALDX with that big, nasty wick there. My boy, Hitesh. Look at that. Are you so short, Hitesh? This guy, I know. I'm really proud. I'm proud of this guy. He's been here every single day. He's been watching the videos. He's always a part of the action. And look at him. Trading like a true champion. Hitesh, what's your did you cover on that short? Oh. Ben Neb in the house. Boop, 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 boop. Uh-oh. Missing out. I'm over here dancing. All excited about Hitesh over here making money. Look at AEMD through that 350 area up to that 370 area. AEMD. Be careful of this one. It's moving fast. So AEMD up to that 350 area, breaking through 350. You see double top there, 350, ding, ding, ding. And then boom, up to there to 370. So beautiful move there. I called it out there. Not trying to say I called it, but we talked about it. I talked about that move on AEMD this morning. Pre-market, we talked about it. Rewind the tape, people. Rewind it. It was on the watch list. So AEMD up there to 368 now. Taking a look here at ALDX. Look at that. Ouch. So from that 710 area down there to 625, that would have been all of my profit out the window. I would have made a loss there. It would have been red if I would have held that one. Luckily, I fought through that one. You can see kind of a couple little taking profits, kind of averaging down, kind of just playing this trade. And there it is, up there to 710 now. So AEMD making new highs up there to 380 now. Bam. She's not stopping. Definitely not going to chase this one. No shares to short it. AEMD up 90% on the day. It's going for the 100% move here. What are you suspicious about? So AEMD up there. New high of day, 385. buy right at the top here. It'd be perfect, right? Should I buy 385? No, I'm not gonna buy 385. Come on now. I'm just kidding. Hey. Isaac. Not bad. Still, what's that? Hate doing the math, but still a good trade, my friend. Still a good trade. $4 entry here on AEMD, possibly. Look to see if AEMD wants to build some support. Kind of looking at the chart here. What's the next resistance we're looking at? Looking at the daily chart. Got that resistance coming up here at the 425 area. Well, 430 area. So, obviously, $4 is going to be mental resistance there. You got people that are scared of buying there. But you can see this thing is getting super extended here. This morning, blowing through the 200-day moving average up there to 380 now. Doing a bit of a pullback. Looking for AMD to rest here. Looking for it to pull back, build some base. And that's what you're kind of worried about on a stock like this. It goes straight up. It starts to come straight down. So from 385 back down to 340. So you got to be very careful. We'll see if it wants to bounce here. See if it wants to build some support at the 340 area. And then look for that next move higher. But still, ding, ding, ding. Not what you want to do. You don't want to buy right here. You do not want to buy at the top. I've done it before. Trust me. I've chased it. And you buy at the top here and you get crushed. Dean. Short and AEMD. Nice call, my friend. Somebody calling out HT. My damn mouth. HTBX. HTBX. Little penny stock here. Up 23% on the day. Not a big fan of these kind of stocks. If you want to play it, you can play it. You can see it's up 23%. Getting stuck at that 66 seller there. Getting through it up there to 67 now. Looking really bullish here. Nothing but green candles since market open, really. One little red candle there, but it's trying. The little train that could. Take a look at what else is moving around. HIIIQ. So HIIQ getting stuck there. Double top there at the 2150 area. Pre-market high, just not getting through there. That's the beautiful short. That's exactly where you want to short at. If you were talking about this one earlier and you shorted there at the 2150 area, does not get any more beautiful than that. This is literally the perfect short setup. Wait for that little pop there at open. Look at that pre-market high there. Pre-market high was there at 2050, and bam, get that big short. So from 2150, it's down there to 1950. So $2 short there, just by grabbing that top there. If you could have got there, even if you got filled there, you know, the 2120 area, 2130 area, still. Beautiful trade there on HIQQ if you got it. Thinking about ALDX. ALDX having some trouble there again there at the 676 area, so that's a good sign. I'm not sure I would short at the break of 630. I think I would short on the next resistance. So look for that 630 to break and then look for that pop back to the 630 area. See if that 630 area wants to turn into resistance there and then short. Kind of the same as I did yesterday there on MRNS. NLNK bouncing up and down here. Where is it doing? NLNK making a move up 10%. Oh, look at this thing from $16 up there to $18.60. I think it had a red day yesterday, NLNK, and now squeezing those shorts that piled in there yesterday. Trying to make a move. Yesterday high there at the 1834 area, getting over that pre-market high there at the 1850 area. So kind of getting stuck at that same area. Doing a bit of a pullback here. NLNK, big green 5-minute candle. So basically right there at open from 1640 up there to 1830. Just big green candle. Big spike in volume. You got 444,000 shares traded, 442,000 shares traded there on NLNK on the second 5-minute candle. So looking at the 1-minute chart, just ding, 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 higher, higher. This thing kind of trades with a spread sometimes. It's weird. It does like a 20-30 cent spread. And then we'll come back. So TEVA, somebody talking about this one this morning. TEVA doing a bit of a same thing, kind of bouncing up this morning and now selling off there. TEVA had news about a new CEO. You can see TEVA kind of doing that same thing we were talking about earlier. You know, doing that getting up to that pre-market high there. Had the pre-market high at the 2014 area. Couldn't get above that, and then bam, crashing down. So that's kind of the key areas to look at, the best areas of short, kind of shorting that pre-market high. When it can't get above that, a very bearish sign. And you can see how that worked out. ALDX, kind of taking a look at this one still. Getting stuck at this 676 area. It might try to blow higher here. It's kind of riding this EMA. Got that 640 support. Oh, there it goes. It was kind of curling up here. You can see the curl here. Kind of big drop. Got that 625 area. Kind of making a little bit of higher. Make it higher, a little bit higher there, and kind of curling. Got the EMA curling back up, but now it looks like it might be stuck there. The 676 area. This needs to break over that 676 area pre-market. Remember, this thing was stuck there for a little bit. And you can see pre-market kind of getting stuck there twice at the 675 area. Same thing's happening now. We're getting stuck there at 675. So 680 resistance is kicking in there. Big buyer there at 650, holding it up. Got AEMD getting stuck there twice at the 385 area, just not getting through there. So that's kind of what I was talking about. It sold off from that 385 area, pulled down to this 345, found some support, made that move back up there, but could not get through that seller, and now it's pulling back down through that support there at the 340 area. You're going to see if this wants to keep going lower. No shares are shorted here. It's up 70% on the day so far. You can see this morning this thing really jumping up big from that $1.50 area up there to 380 now. SAGE making a move. Good thing I didn't short it there. Well, good thing I covered when I did this morning. Thought we might get a continuation of that sell-off there, but it's up there. Almost a full $10 move there from that 66 area. I should have went long. $66 here. Take a look at SAGE here. So earlier this morning, this was the setup here. This $66 area, for the longest time, there was someone just sitting there, and it would get sold into, and it could not break it. It broke it for a second here, but got right back up there. And there, SAGE, back up to that 76 area. Well, up to that 76 area. So basically, you know, holding this 65 area. Perfect little long bounce there. Got a big sell-off. It was down 25% on the day. This short sale restriction kicked in there at open and kept the shorts from really crashing it. And you can see SAGE making that full dollar move really from that where I covered out there at 66.25 up there to 76. So full, you know, $10 move. I had 100 shares. Pretty nice. Probably could have held that one. Could have went long here. Held this one, you know, on this little dip here. Got a $10 move on 100 shares. Would have been a beautiful trade. AEMD. That would have been a beautiful short there on AEMD on that 385 area. No shares are short. Short trader doesn't want me to make any money on AEMD, I guess. So taking a look here at ALDX, kind of looking for this 630, 640 area to break, and then look for that next resistance to possibly short, you know, kind of double top. Keeping an eye on that. Got about 15 minutes here until 10 o'clock. So looking for one more play here. I like to make one more little trade here. Got all kinds of charts pulled up here. You're only seeing one chart that I'm looking at, but I got about 3 or 4 other charts that I'm looking at right now. Looking at AEMD, looking at TEVA. TEVA coming down here. Just nothing but selling. Might look to go short here if we get a nice little pop. Find some resistance. You can see TEVA just down to that 1930 area. Nothing but selling, really. There was a little bit of pressure here. Could have got in there, but it's heading lower now. But overall, on the day, I'm happy with it. You can see my P&L so far today. Nothing to write home about, nothing to tell your mom about, but still, SAGE had a little short there. Thought we might get a continuation there, but still, Up $192 there on ALDX minus commissions, probably about 140 bucks on the day. It's all good in the hood. If I can make 100 bucks every day in 30 minutes, I'm happy with that because I got other things I got to do. I got other videos and stuff to edit, not just trade all day. So for me, 100 bucks a day trading for 30 minutes, well, I guess an hour if you really want to pinch the pennies here. You know, I get on here at 9, start trading a little bit earlier maybe, but still. TEVA just going lower, just not stopping there. I was hoping for some kind of bounce here. What else we got going on? AEMD pulling down there. So that's what you got to be worried about here, guys, when you're trading these kind of stocks. Sure, it goes up fast, but as fast as it goes up, it could go down even faster, really. You know, look at this. It did kind of go up from this 310 area up to that 385 area, and from 385 back down there, almost faster, really. Because look at all these red candles. This one little green candle here. The one little green candle that just couldn't do it. And ding, 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 lower now there on AEMD. So yesterday, the hurricane went through South Florida on Sunday. Yesterday was Monday. Nothing was open. Went to Publix. Only thing they had at Publix was literally frozen pizzas. Got a frozen pizza. Luckily, when in doubt, when everything else is, when the end of the world is here, when nothing else is open, there will always be a Chinese restaurant somewhere open. Nothing against Chinese people. I love Chinese food. But if you're ever stuck and there's nowhere else to eat at, look for the closest Chinese restaurant, and you'll normally find it open during any kind of storm, during any kind of tragedy. If the end of the world happens, literally, if the end of the world happens, you know the Chinese restaurant will still be open. And get some fried rice as a large comet or something is heading towards the earth. Oh, the Publix Deli subs. Yesterday, the line was probably about 100 people standing in line trying to get a sub as the hurricane madness. Hurricane sub madness, they should call it. Hitesh, you were long. TiVo. TEVA getting back up there. I want to see this TEVA gets up to that 1950 area. Getting some resistance there at the 1940 area, right there at that EMA, 9 EMA. Well, the best was the Chinese restaurant yesterday. They only were taking credit. They were only taking cash. I pulled out my credit card and they said, "Oh no credit card today, only cash." I was like, "Oh, okay. You guys are smart. Don't pay any taxes. Put all that cash right in your pocket." Selling that fried rice for $10. The cost on that fried rice is about 50 cents. Full $9.50 profit off each fried rice sold. That's how I want to do my trading as well. I want to be able to trade. I want to put cash into the computer screen, and every time I trade, the cash just spits back out at me. Every time I make profit, just one of those machines spitting the cash out at you. That would be pretty fun. A couple people talking about ICPT. That's like, what's that? What's that old thing when you're a little kid? You say ICP or whatever it was. So ICPT. Down from that $97 area down there to $90. Nice $7 drop there. NLNK up to that 1860 area. Kind of fighting that $19 resistance there. Pre-market. Well, no, this is not. So yesterday had that resistance there at the 1829 area. 1850 resistance so far here. Look at this daily chart though. From that $6 area, NLNK up to that $19 area. If you were along here at the $6 area, for some reason you thought it was a good idea to buy NLNK back in August. Like, oh, I'm going to buy this stock and hold it for a while. Bang. Nice little pop there. My P&L for the year. If you watch every single video that I posted on YouTube, you could probably figure out my P&L for the year. But I know I'm in the green. I've withdrawed money a couple times from a short trader. My bank account keeps going up, so that's a good sign. Bank account keeps going up. My brokerage account keeps going up. So at the end of the day, good to be green. ALDX. Uh-oh, ALDX back up to that $7 area. Getting through that 670. Look at that candle there. From 645 up there to 690. Just big pop. 170,000 shares traded on that 1 minute candle. Like, I say 170,000. When I get this down here, it says 259. I don't even know. So ALDX. See, wants to break through the $7 area. We got TEVA making a bounce here. Breaking through that 1950 area. ICPT, why I didn't trade it? Not really. There wasn't really, you know, this morning kind of looking at it. I wasn't in love with it. It gapped down big, but I didn't love it. I didn't love it. I was kind of in love. I was kind of in love with ALDX this morning. Really thought ALDX was going to be one of those crazy movers. I thought we'd get over that $7 area, right at that 760 there. You know, I thought pre-market we'd break through $7, and there it opened, just squeeze up to that 760 area, no problem. You can see this morning it jumped up from that 375 area, ALDX, all the way up here to 676. Did a bit of a pullback, got in there on the pullback, and then got out here at 710. So ALDX, kind of got excited for that one. I thought we might have a real big mover today. Last couple days, ALDX, last couple days, MRNS kind of had the same move. You know, pre-market gapping up big, and then at open having a big, you know, dollar move. There it is, above $7 now, ALDX. Using SureTrader Pro, and this software is called SureTrader Pro. Well, using SureTrader, software is called SureTrader Pro. Basically, it's Dash Trader Pro. SureTrader just calls it SureTrader Pro just to look fancy. We're up. I'm up $192 there on ALDX from this morning. Uh-oh. ALDX doing a bit of a squeeze here. Squeezing all these shorts that piled in there. Thinking this 676 area was going to hold. Look at this big jump from the 685 area up there to 730. Making some big moves here. But remember, as fast as it moves up, as fast as it could go down. So ALDX, kind of watching this 730 area. Got a double top there. See if this wants to keep squeezing. Need a bit of a pullback, kind of extended right now. ALDX, looking for this 730 move, above 730, up to that 750 area. Remember, we talked about that 750 area being previous resistance. Building some support there at the 705 area right now. TEVA finally finding that resistance there at the 1955 area, looks like. And now doing a bit of a pullback. So ALDX pulling back to that 9 EMA there. See if that's going to be enough to head higher. Do I have to pay $50 a month? I do pay. It's actually pay $104 a month. $104. Short Trader, they just love to rack on the fees for you. AEMD breaking down there. Back to that 310 area. Somebody called out that it was consolidating. Well, it looks like it's consolidating lower now. AEMD breaking through that 320. It was kind of bouncing there, and now it's down at 308. And oh, NLNK full dollar move there. Wow. Look at that. Down there to 1640. Dropping from 1740 down there to 1640. Ouch. That's what happens when there's not a lot of volume there. So you can look at this chart. What, you know, you got 7,000 shares traded, 17,000 shares traded. Not a lot of volume as this thing was heading lower. And then bam, someone just dumped a ton of shares there. 184,000 shares traded there. And now it's just getting hammered here down there to 1630. So a full dollar move basically in a minute here on NLNK down there to 1630. No shares are short NLNK anyway for me, so I don't feel as bad. Looking at it now, you can see it's got a short sale restriction on it, but it's still getting hammered. No shares are short. Down there to $16 now in LNK from the 1860 area. Now down there to $16. So $2.60 move there. No shares are short for me. Maybe somebody did. Why do you ever have Stresto short? What's that? Shares short? Why do you ever have? What does that mean? I'm confused. So overall this morning, not the best morning ever, but still in the green on the day. ALDX really had high hopes for this one. I thought we were going to get a big move out of this one. Thought we might get that full dollar move from that 650 area up to that 750 area. Just did not do it. It looked pretty weak there. Pre-market had a lot of selling going on. It was kind of right at that resistance area. You know, it would have been a lot better to get in here at the $5 area. You know, I think that I'll trade my 650 shares for the 550 shares if anyone wants to trade. Go back in time and trade those. But you can see ALDX up to that 725 area just getting crushed from there, and then kind of finding support pre-market there at the 640 area, making one more attempt at that 720, 730 area, and then now it's pulling back. So ALDX, you let me down today. You let me down, ALDX. You're not my boy, Blue. You're not my boy. So on that note, it's 10 o'clock. I feel pretty good. I feel pretty good about that exit there on ALDX. I was sitting there, finger on the trigger. I was like, finger, do it. It's over $7. Take profit, Patrick. The plan was to take profit at that $7 area. You're in the green right now. Take the profit. So I ended up taking profit there. I'm happy because if I wouldn't have taken profit there, I probably would have taken profit down here a lot lower, or I would have ended up getting out for a loss. So that's one of the reasons I always talk about going into each trade with an idea of where you're going to take profit at. That way, when you do get to that point, you're not greedy. That way, you're not like, yeah, okay, I'll give it 20 more cents here, and then I'll take profit. Because you would have seen, if I would have waited for ALDX to go higher, I would have gotten out for a loss there. So luckily, I took profit when I did. And a lot of people always say, well, you take profit early. You know, there's always those days where, you know, looking at this chart, it had that 750 resistance. You're like, oh, there's no problem. This is going all the way to 750. And you see, sometimes these stocks just want to go wherever they want to go. They're not going to just go where the support and resistance are. It's not always a clear trajectory to that area. So A young Michael J. Fox. That's pretty awesome to hear. I'm excited about that. Never heard that one before. Maybe it's my hair today. I didn't even look in the mirror. I literally woke up, got on the computer, woke up a little bit late, and didn't do my hair. So hopefully my hair looks good. MRNS yesterday. Ooh, MRNS going for that red to green move here. Nice little pop there. MRNS from that 386 area. Really just kind of going under the radar here. From 386 up there to 432. Whoa. All right. It's 10 o'clock. It's 10:03. I got to make a little recap video. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Help me help you. I'm not asking for much. Just asking for you to hit that damn subscribe button. So go ahead and hit that button. Help a brother out. Kind of recap right now. You can see my P&L there. $192 profit there on ALDX. Making small loss there on SAGE, which could have been much, much worse. But much, much worse. But happy with that. So on the day, green on the day, like I said, happy with that. If I can make $100 every single day, I'm a happy man. Because I literally feel like I'm making excuses, but if I can make $100 every day, that's all I really need to do. I don't need to worry about making huge profits, because there's going to be those days where stocks are going to come along. ALDX was a perfect example. That stock could have easily ran up to $8, $9, could have been a crazy move, and I'd be up $1,000 on the day. But really just kind of going into each day with that idea that, hey, today I'm going to take profit. I'm going to be smart. I'm looking for a small amount of money. If I get a large amount of money, hey, I'm not going to deny it. I'm not going to tell a short trader to keep their money, because I only want to make $100. But there's going to be those days where, you know, if I make $100 every single day, there's going to be those days where I make $1,000, $2,000. So it's happened. If you go back and watch some of my live videos, you've seen some days where I've made $1,000 in a matter of minutes. But, you know, those days are far and few in between. Not, I don't want to say far and few in between, but they're a little bit more spaced out. But overall, you know, the big thing for me is just keeping my losses to zero. If I can have zero losses, make $100 every single day, and then have those bigger days, you know, once or twice a week, where I can make $200, $300, $400, $500, I'm happy with that. So on that note, I'm out of here. I'll talk to you guys later. If you haven't already, like I said, hit the damn subscribe button. I'm really, I'm not trying to beg, but hey, help a brother out. Talk to you guys later. Me. Ding, 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 ding. Where are we out of here? End screen. And that concludes the show for today. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel and come back tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. We'll be here trading hot stocks and talking about the stock market. This is your host, Patrick Whelan with Play and Trade Profit.